Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be reacting to episode 4, season 2 of SKAM. On the previous episode we had Noora and William kind of getting to know each other a little bit more. Ava had she kind of called Noora to say that like Vilde was kind of crying in the washroom or she left. Ava was clearly drunk when Noora arrived. Two guys kind of like a little bit like being a little bit creepy on her, and Jonas sees this and he decides to kind of intervene with Elias, which was actually very surprising for me to see coming from Elias, because he didn't seem like. I mean, I guess Jonas is his friend, and he kind of knows Ava, so he wouldn't just like leave her out in the wind. And we kind of we get to know a little bit more about I guess William's like home life, where dad basically lives somewhere else, his mom's not really around. He has a brother, but he doesn't live with him either, so he's kind of just like this guy that lives alone. Almost like neglected but very like rich, spoiled kind of person. So he doesn't really have any like he doesn't really have any parental figures around to kind of guide him. He's kind of like sorting things out on his own. Sort of explains the type of person that he is. We also see Vilde kind of still very obsessed with William, and I don't know, I just wish that Noora or like even one of the other girls would be more like upfront with like, this William guy's not a good person. Like, he's not a good fit for you. He clearly has no interest. And she keeps like trying to like throw herself at the William, but like he has no interest, and it's just gonna end up hurting her. I really wish that Noora would be more upfront with Vilde and just be like, no, just like straight up tell her that like the William guy has no interest in Vilde in that manner. But then it's also gonna come off really bad for Noora, because like when Vilde finds out that Noora and William are kind of like hanging out, and when she finds out that like Noora is starting to like sort of develop some sort of like feelings for William, Vilde is gonna like feel very betrayed by Noora. It's almost gonna feel like it seems very kind of sneaky almost. Even if like Vilde's kind of attraction to William is very like a shallow kind of attraction to this person, like it's still like your friend clearly likes this guy, and I don't know, I feel bad for Vilde still, even though like William has no interest in her. And like I can understand that Noora kind of wants to, maybe at this point now, wants to kind of develop some sort of relationship with William, because they did get along pretty well in that last episode at the very end, where they ended up sleeping next to each other, but like there's like a barrier of pillows. She lied to Askild about staying there, and William finds out, and they kind of like jokingly they have like a good banter, like these two, which is nice. And I think that's very hard for the two of them to kind of find from another person, because like girls are basically throwing themselves at William, and Noora seems like someone who's not very interested in like shallow, like basic people. I don't know, she has a very high standard for herself, and even for her friends, just like the way she kind of deals with social media and like social standing. You even see her from like not even attempting to date anyone. She has like no interest in that, which is kind of like how you should probably go through life. Noora she seems almost like an asexual person, like what Vilde said, like she never talks about boys. She never like, the only boy that she's like interacting with is someone she didn't like. Like at the beginning, she had like no interest in William at all, or like it just seems like she's not someone who's interested in the dating life. If that makes sense. It kind of shows like how kind of difficult it is for Noora and William, like finding someone who they have like an interest in this way. And I really want to see how they kind of resolve that between Noora, Vilde, and William. Well, because like Ava was one of the main characters, like she's the main character in the previous season, and she's still kind of playing a bigger role in this season. So I want to see how her story develops, because it seems like she still has some very strong feelings toward Jonas, and she's kind of like she's almost like lashing out. It's almost like self-destructive at this point, and I wonder if they're ever gonna address that. And from the previous episode too, it was kind of weird that like Sana and Chris were almost like nowhere to be found in that episode. I was hoping to see more of those two, because they seem like they're kind of getting like thrown to the side for the story, for Noora's story a little bit. They're not really interacting in the story in any way. Like there's no interaction between Sana, Chris. Like they have like no opinions of the William character. Like there's like a weird disconnect between like William and like Chris and Sana. Like they have no interaction at all. It's a little like weird to me. I'm hoping that they're gonna like somehow involve those two, because right now it seems like they're just kind of gone from the show. So yeah, well, that's kind of like my thoughts from the previous episode. They keep humanizing William a little bit every episode, which is nice. And that, like, I understand like the attraction between these two, but like it's not something that I personally would pursue if I was Noora. But I can understand why she would want to pursue like a relationship with William, and she's doing it in a very like slow pace kind of thing, which is probably different for William, because he's always has like these women who are like, or like these girls who are just like throwing, again, like they're just, all these girls are basically throwing themselves at him. Well, I guess we will start the episode, and I'll see you guys at the start of season 2, episode 4. Okay, we are going to start episode 4 right now. Well,
William liker jenter som modellkvinne.
that's kind of like what happened in the previous episode. Yeah, I was very surprised by this, like Elias kind of defending Ava in that manner. Easter special. Oh, this is a very familiar scene to me. What's that? Where are they? This is Monday. So I'm guessing this is like a Easter. They said Easter special at the beginning, so I'm assuming this is like their long weekend or something. Is there a guy just like standing there? That is weird.
Hi.
Look, is this guy? This is so weird. Why is he here?
Jeg har gjort klar hytta til dere.
Okay.
Ustabilt.
Oh, this is weird. Why is he just waiting them for them? What is it? Okay.
Så du hjelper mormor med hytta eller noe sånt?
Grandma of the cabin? Who is this? Is he related to Chris? No.
Ja.
What's happening? This is so weird.
Ok. Ha det.
Right? Like what? Why is he still here? It's weird.
Jeg heter Kasper.
This guy's fucking weird.
Ok.
Hello, KASPER? Does he go to school though? Or are they just like renting the cabin from his family, I guess? Why is he just there? It's weird.
Fy faen, for en jævlig creepy fyr.
Exactly, it's so weird and creepy.
Men han var litt weird.
Why is it focusing on Sun? Weirdly. Why is he just standing there? Who does that in the snow? You know, waited for them by the cabin and be like, yo.
Og så sa han sånn, Vilde, du kjempesøt, men jeg må stoppe deg. Og så sa jeg, det fordi du liker en annen jente? Og så sa han, det fordi jeg ikke interessert.
Oh, well. At least he's being
Jeg
upfront.
skjønner ikke, for han varm, og så han kald, og så han varm, og så han kald.
I think she's kind of like misinterpreting the hot.
Så kunne du fått en spåvimøte på veien opp hit. Kanskje Kasper er keen på å være rebound-hook. Hei, kanskje det er noen på Tinder?
Det er ingen som kan måle seg med William uansett.
Kanskje det er noen på Jodel?
20 kilometers. Well, they're in the middle of nowhere. Why would you guys go to this place to like meet guys if it's like?
Det står ingenting på Jodel. Jeg kødder ikke. Det
What's
var
Jordan?
første gang jeg
Is that also like a Tinder thing?
Vi har mistet kontakten med verden.
Jeg skriver, hei.
Lurer på hva William tenker på nå.
Hallo,
Må vi snakke om gutter hele tiden?
Right?
Hva annet skal vi gjøre da? Det er jo ingen
She
her.
probably feels a little weird about
Vi er på,
Vilde
vi er på
talking about William right
hyttetur.
now.
Vi må spille spill eller noe.
Yeah.
Er det ikke noe spill her, Chris?
TP.
Nei, ikke TP.
You know what? I have an aunt who acts a lot like Noora, and it's so strange. Now that like it's kind of clicking in my mind right now, and it's really weirding me out a bit.
Gi meg til å ha den på meg.
Mm.
Jeg går med den fordi jeg vil. Ok, jeg har noe mye bedre enn spill. Jeg har
Oh my god.
Hva det?
Those are always fun.
Det dritgøy. Det sånn der, du kan spørre om der spørsmål, og så svarer det.
I have a friend whose
For eksempel
mom
sånn,
got like super. She's like very superstitious, right? So she
Ja, men vi spiller jo det!
she got so upset that we brought a Ouija board to their house, and I think she made my friend like throw it away and burn it or something.
Natta, Vilde.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Kjære ånder,
I feel like this
som
would be
er
right
her
up
nå,
Sanna's alley, like
har
the
Jonas
Ouija board.
fortsatt følelser for meg?
Mystifying.
Det skjer jo ingenting.
Because no one's moving it. It's a really heavy.
Er det du som dytter, Chris? Jeg sverger, det er ikke meg.
If I was Chris, I would mess with them.
Han var dritsjalu, liksom.
Ok, men nå tar vi...
Jealous? I think he was just trying to keep you from getting like date raped in that party.
Hva tenker William på?
Like any friend would do that, honestly. Oh. Oh my god. And oh. Ava's the only one who knows. Oh, Ava thinks Noora's doing it. N-O-E. N-O-E? Where's it going? No.
Noen her? Hvem da?
Nei, nå er det min tur, Vilde. Du må ikke bare hoppe over meg.
Kan du
Was
spørre
that
hvem da?
Ava?
Nei,
Hvorfor ikke?
fordi jeg lurer ikke på hva William tenker på. Jeg
Oh my
på
god, that's
andre ting.
hilarious.
Sånn,
Like,
kjære ånder.
Spirits, why didn't Sana want to play the
Hvorfor
Ouija board?
vil ikke Sana bli med på Ouija board?
This is a fun little isolated episode. I wonder if they're gonna spend the whole episode in this cabin thing. What?
Synsk.
Psychic.
Jeg visste det.
Oh, I didn't see the P part.
Jeg visste at det var noe rart med henne.
What?
Som for eksempel at hun går med den hijaben hele tiden.
Oh my god, Vilde, that's
Hva er
that's
det med
hilarious.
saken å gjøre?
Det er jo ganske mystisk, da.
It's just a hijab.
Det er din tur, Chris.
Doesn't make her
Kan
an
du spørre
oracle.
hvem
What the
William
heck?
tenker på?
Nei, nå skal jeg ikke spørre om
Oh my
your
god,
man.
Sana, Vilde
Nå
is
skal jeg spørre om
obsessed.
my man. Ok?
Yes, thank you, Chris.
La oss snakke om
Oh right, there's a thing from Isaac. I totally forgot. Isaac.
Gidder han å være sammen med hun døve Sara?
So this is Chris asking about Isaac. H. O. H-O? Oh my god. What the fuck?
Homo?
Holy
Nå har de andre
fuck.
rykka
Someone
crack, eller hva
is
som skjer nå.
fucking them.
Vi tar en
Or they're all
pause
messing with
nå.
each other.
Nei, nå er det jo min tur. Jeg har lyst til å spørre om hvem William tenker på. Nei, det er min tur. Jeg
That's so
har ventet
weird.
hele
They're
runden
putting
på å
so
spille
much
min tur.
like.
Kan vi ikke ta en pause etter at jeg har fått stilt spørsmålet mitt?
So the only ones who know that Isaac
Jeg
is
tror vel ikke de åndene er så veldig seriøse akkurat hvis de sier at
gay
Isak er
is
homo.
Noora and God, Noora and Ava. Like, it has to be like, is it like a subconscious thing? I don't know.
Eva,
Oh, what's Ava looking at?
Ok, hvem fucker nå?
hæ?
Er det deg?
Meg, hva da?
Noen har svart på Jodel, og det står har
Jodel.
Jonas fortsatt følelser for meg?
Does Jonas still have feelings?
Ni. Hva tenker William på akkurat nå?
Yeah, right now.
9. Hvorfor vil ikke Sana være med på Ouija board?
Well, Sana is clearly not. It has to be Sana. She's in the other room or some shit.
2016, ass.
That's the first thing you should think of. Like, you should come to your mind.
Close.
How are they not? It has to be her. There's no one else who it could be.
Det deg?
Nei, jeg lover.
Are they just forgetting that Sana is still in the same cabin?
Jeg så at du var på mobilen I sted. Du den eneste kan ha vært.
Det var ikke meg.
Få se på mobilen.
Oh my god,
da.
no.
Hvorfor skal du se på mobilen min?
Så jeg kan se den for du som gjorde det. Få se på mobilen din.
Jeg sier det var ikke jeg som gjorde det.
Hvorfor du så redd for å vise mobilen din?
Hva skjer nå?
Oh, the electricity died. Really? That's okay.
Da jeg våknet opp I dag, så var det som om et lys hadde gått
It
opp for
went
meg.
on for me.
For William, han vet at det bedre å avvise meg nå enn å såre meg I russetiden.
Well, I mean, if she's just gonna justify it that way, I guess, as long as she like.
Det åndene sa, om at han tenker på noen her, litt bemerkelsesverdig.
Oh god, Vilde.
Vil du ha?
Kanskje det var Kasper som svarte oss på Jodel I natt?
Like a psycho.
Hva svarte på Jodel?
Det var noen på Jodel som skrev alt vi sa.
It's Sana. Like, girl, she's right there.
Hvem Kasper? Det finnes ingen gutt som hjelper meg med hytta.
What? What? Is this like some sort of like Halloween special? What's going on here? This is so random, almost. Like it's a fun shift, but it's just a little. It's a fun little shift, but it's still a little weird. Where's Doug? This is like a spring break.
Skal jeg prøve
That's
å skrive
what it
hvem
is.
du på Jodel?
Oh my god, Sana is like clearly fucking with them. That's.
Sana,
This is actually hilarious.
kan jeg spørre deg om
What?
du synsk?
Hvorfor spør du om det?
Dere tror ikke seriøst at han Kasper ute etter å ta oss?
Well, I mean, that's a little creepy. He was pretty creepy, honestly. Sana's being
Ja, altså,
hilarious
si at
right
det var
now. Like,
sånn,
what the fuck is she
Hva skal vi
doing?
gjøre da? Vi 5.
Yeah.
Han 1. Han var ganske liten nå.
This is all true. But if he has a gun, then you guys are kind of screwed.
Ja, men nå vi stuck her da. Da kan vi I hvert fall prøve å lage litt god stemning. Hvis dere tar og rydder litt her,
Are those porcelain dolls behind her?
kan jeg gå og lage litt mat?
I'm actually happy that this episode is happening right now because it's giving, like, the core group is together again. It's nice to see.
Skjærer du opp de? I skiver? Tortilla.
Tortilla. Your choice, is that okay?
Trenger man poteter til tortilla?
Ja.
Jeg egentlig ikke så glad I poteter, jeg.
Hvorfor ikke?
Carbs. Oh, Vilda's got a health problem, like a eating
Jeg
disorder.
bare liker ikke. Og så det ganske usunt.
But they're so good. They are unhealthy though.
Nei, ville poteter ikke usunt. Kroppen din trenger potet.
I don't know. If you talk to like older people,
Men
potatoes are
hva
one of
som
like the worst
så
things you
dårlig
can
med
eat. It's really bad for your body.
Og så skal vi ha oppi egg.
Some eggs.
Egg full av proteiner. Og hvis du
Is she
skal bli
trying to-
sterk når du tar sit-ups, du skal få magemuskler da, så må du ha det proteiner.
Oh, she's trying to help Vilda's like
Og egg,
health
det har
insecurities,
faktisk,
like food.
alle 8 av aminosyrene som trengs for at du skal få muskler I kroppen.
Because Vilda's not eating, and I can understand how that would be
Visste du at,
really bad for you.
At egg øker forbrenninga også?
What the hell? What's happening in this episode?
Jeg har vært på matlagingskurs.
Jeg kommer ikke til å få sove I natt.
Hvis vi sovner I natt.
That's so random.
Altså, jenter,
What's happening?
uansett hva som skjer, så kommer vi til å splitte oss. Det det de
It is a weird episode, but I'm kind of enjoying it. It seems like a filler
Han
episode.
vil jo ha sex.
It's a nice little break
Det det eneste menn vil.
Det vil jo du også, Vilde.
from the rest of the story.
Ikke med han akkurat her og nå.
Nå skal vi
Legg fra deg mobilen.
What the heck? Sana's messing. She probably talked to that guy while she was gone. And she's messing with them. It has to be her. Like, who else? This can't be real. If it is, this is the most random turn in this show.
Men dere kan ikke frike ut.
Altså, jeg kan ikke frike ut mer enn jeg allerede har gjort den, altså.
It was like, I'm done with this bullshit.
Jeg vet ikke hvordan jeg skal forklare det.
Oh my god, she's messing with them. She totally listened in what the fuck they were talking about, and now she's just like fucking with them. It's
Så kan
hilarious.
jeg se ting ingen andre kan se.
If this is real, in the show, this is so random.
Synsk? Av Kasper.
Wait, that's so weird. I like Chris's pajamas.
Hvordan bilder da?
This is so random. What the fuck is happening in this episode?
Bilder fra en annen tid.
From another time.
Fy faen.
How are all of them taking this so seriously?
Kødder du med meg?
Han står bak den døra der.
Oh my god.
Fy faen, jeg begynner sånn å grine, ass. Ok. Hva vil han?
Han vil bli sett.
What the heck? This is so weird. What the fuck is happening?
Han sier at vi må se sånne som han. Sånne som er litt annerledes.
Det var helt sykt, så jeg skjelver liksom.
Eva, that's okay.
Jeg kan ikke gjøre dette uten dere.
Med på hva da?
Yeah, like what?
Vi må se han. Det er den eneste måten vi kan få han til å
We
forsvinne.
have to see him. No, if this was happening, we're gonna fuck that shit. We're leaving. We're walking.
Hijaben min beskytter oss.
Okay. That's alright. Alright, Sana. I guess. Sure. How are they taking this seriously? I'd be fucking laughing my ass off if I was in this room. Are they just bored? Or like, what's going on?
Han står bak dere!
Oh, Chris is on it.
Så gøy! Faen!
Det er dårlig gjort, da!
Maybe better if the lights turn, if they turn the lights off randomly.
Holder du på å svime? Jævlig akkurat nå. Assassina! Assassina! Ja, men vet du hva jeg hater? Skjelver!
Du bare, vi må akseptere
Ja,
døden.
herregud, du skulle sette ansiktet ditt, altså, når Sana bare...
Because of yeah, like how do
Det var ikke så rart
You
at jeg
guys-
trodde på det.
how do you guys like take that seriously? That's hilarious.
Du vet at det bare er et vanlig skjerf, ikke sant?
Men hva med han Kasper? Hva faen? Kasper er jo bare en fyr
It was soon who else in the cabin. Oh, okay.
Kødder du?
Oh, so these two are messing with them.
Strømmen kom på sånn etterpå.
Fy faen, ass! Herregud!
Alt var kødd.
Ja! Og fordi Sana fortalte meg i dag tidlig at det var hun som hadde
Oh,
køddet
that's funny.
i går. Var det det jeg
That's great, though. That's
Så
funny.
bestemte vi oss bare for å fucke videre med det, for det var så gøy! Det funka sånn!
I will say that those masks and those porcelain dolls in this cabin are terrifying. I would throw those
Ta
out.
det så alvorlig.
Men det med
Isak var homo, så jeg tror ikke du skal ta det sånn veldig på alvor. Men det sa jo også at Jonas
Your friends,
fosterfastet til meg,
Isabel
og
from my
jeg drepte det,
class.
sant? Så det er jo ikke
That's your
helt
friend?
ute, liksom.
Jonas?
ja, Ouija board
Oh.
sa ikke direkte at Isak er homo.
Kind of getting together with a 97.
Helvete! Er det folk
You
som
should
blir
try it. Oh dear.
Skuespiller går til
Oh no. That was such a random episode. Okay. It was a nice little break from like everything that was happening. I don't know. This seemed like a very fillery type episode. Nothing really happened. That was super core to the story. It seemed more like a little break and more like character development between Noora and Vilde, and I guess like relationship building episode for the main group. It was nice seeing I don't know, it was nice seeing like Noora kind of trying to like she's trying to get Vilde to eat healthier because she's been like eating gum for like breakfast, and that's not like food. Like even if potato, like I personally think potatoes are very unhealthy, but like it's better than her not eating, like Vilde not eating anything, and like giving her all this information about like food that's good for you. Telling her that eggs are very nutritious, so I can see why she would say that. But I'm kind of curious to see why, like Vilde asked her why she knows all of these like food health things. So I'm kind of wondering if Noora herself had these kind of if she had like personal experience with having like an eating disorder, and I'm kind of wondering if she's trying to help her friend like Vilde because she's been through it before herself. They didn't really show too much. Vilde is way too obsessed with William. Like if I was one of her friends, I would honestly just be like bragging on her about like her obsession with this guy. To just kind of like, I don't know, like knock some sense into her because she's it's a little overboard. Especially when she's saying like he's hot and then he's cold, but like he was never hot with her. Like he kissed her once at the party, and he's like been sleeping with all these other girls. Like that should be like a huge red flag for you. And the fact that he's been kind of like even trying to like get her off his back before, and even now he's being more gentle about it, but she's still like she's still thinking in her head that like he still likes her in some sort of way, and then she's getting obsessed with like what the Ouija board said when it said Noer, Noer. I'm not sure what that means. I think they said it was like someone here, and like that's not. It's a Ouija board. Like you can't. Ouija boards are just like for fun. It's not like something you should take seriously. Like as serious as she took it, it's I don't know. I guess if it makes her feel better in the moment, but that's like a short term like solution because she's gonna be faced with some sort of reality with William absolutely saying no to her. So I don't know what. I don't understand her like mentality of like still being obsessed with this guy. He's clearly not into her. I understand now why he said he was like I had to be brutal with her to like make her realize that he has no intentions of being with her because she is still very obsessed with him even with all the things he said to her. Like he was pretty mean to her before, and like I don't know why she would. I can understand like she's kind of like sorting through her emotions and like not really understanding how to like navigate and kind of realize like what she wants from a relationship, because even like just the way she talks about what she wants from someone that she's dating was very, I don't know, very like naive, very childlike and very she seems like really not self-aware. That's what I get from Vilde, and I hope she grows out of this and kind of moves past this. I don't know how or what they're gonna do with the story still, like between Vilde, William, and Noora. Just this episode just kind of like highlights how obsessed Vilde is with William and how unhealthy it is for her. She is like she seems to be picking very toxic things for her, like relationship wise, food, like eating, because she wants to be pretty. It's all very like it's very like face value, very shallow kind of things that she's interested in. That's I don't know. And I think Nora's trying to like help her to like kind of grow out of it, and it's really bad because Nora is also the person that is like William is attracted to. It's like Nora's in such a weird predicament in this relationship between her and Vilde. Like their friendship is gonna be so weird, and when Vilde finds out, like I don't know if there will even be a relation like a friendship between the two of them, or how they're going to kind of sort out that whole problem. Um, well, yeah, I don't know. Like, how would you guys approach Vilde if you were in Nora's shoes at this point? Yeah, I would like to know like what you guys think or what you guys would do in this situation. I honestly I would just be like brutally honest with her. Maybe not at the cabin where you guys are like isolated though from the rest of the world, but like somewhere where the person has somewhere to go if they don't want to be around you, or you have somewhere to go if the person becomes aggressive towards you. Yeah, just probably not a good idea to do it in this situation where they are. Like they're in the middle of nowhere, basically. For like, I don't know. Like as soon as she gets back, though, they really need to sort that whole thing out. And hopefully, honestly, trying to be the good person, just be honest with each other. That seems like the best option. It's not an easy option, but it's definitely the best option. I hope they kind of resolve these problems in the next few episodes. This was a fun little break from all the drama. I did enjoy the little joke thing, or the little prank that Sana pulled on everyone with the Casper guy and Chris. So yeah, that's fun. Well, I guess that kind of sums up my thoughts on this episode. There's not really much from this one. It felt very like filler episode to me. So yeah, like, comment, subscribe, let me know what you guys thought. I'd like to hear what you guys would do in Nora's shoes, and yeah, I guess I will see you all in the next one. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you guys next time.